You were being booed. People were like, get him out of here, because people wanted to learn about property. You didn't pick that up on the show. You edited the footage. And then when you left, people were cheering with joy that we could just get back to doing deals and learning about property. Why wasn't that reported on, Joe? Let me know. Hey, what's up? My name's Samuel Leeds. I'm a property investor. I help a lot of people make money in property by teaching what I know, and I also make a lot of money in property myself. And in this video, I'm gonna do something that I don't normally do. I'm gonna address some of the things that have been made up about me. The thing is, when you get haters and critics, I always take the moral high ground and just think, I'm gonna let my results speak for themselves. But what I've realized is sometimes when you say nothing, people just make stuff up. And then when they make stuff up, that gets Chinese whispered and exaggerated. And then people even end up saying crazy things like Joe Lycett did on the TV on Friday, like,
I challenge a brazen get-rich-quick scammer.
That I am running a get-rich-quick scam. So let's take a little look at that and look at what Joe Lycett said. He said, I'm running a get-rich-quick scam because I sell expensive information that's free elsewhere.
Samuel Leeds asks people for thousands of pounds, and in return, all you get are facts you can easily find elsewhere for free. No one should be allowed to get away with that.
He said that I have a load of bad reviews, and he said that I pressure sell, and that's why I'm a get-rich-quick scammer.
However, we've heard that when you get there, you're actually pressure sold into paying thousands of pounds for a bunch of Samuel Leeds' other courses.
But we've spoken to people who paid thousands to attend those courses, and what they got was not what they were promised.
So let's look at that. Firstly, get rich quick. You've probably watched my videos. Hopefully you've been watching my videos for a long time. I've got over 700 videos on YouTube. I've run the crash course. Have you heard me talking about getting rich quick? Or have you heard me talking about becoming financially free over a period of time? I don't believe I teach people how to get rich quick. Joe Lycett said he doesn't know what financially free means.
Samuel's main gig is teaching the world how to become financially free. It's not a concept I've heard of before.
Joe, financially free means when your passive income covers your expenses, your living expenses, so you don't have to work. It doesn't mean rich. I've done it myself.
Samuel Leeds, at 27, he's become a multi-millionaire through investing in property.
Everything I teach is stuff that I've done myself. My students have done it. I've got hundreds of students that have become financially free. So everything I'm teaching works. Anyway, what else? Selling expensive information that's available for free elsewhere.
And ask people for thousands of pounds in return for facts you can easily find elsewhere without paying a penny.
I don't sell expensive information. I sell training. I give all the information out that I can for free. I do that on YouTube. I have books. I have the crash course, which is free. I give all the information. And then people that want training, and the difference between information and training is the difference between reading a theory book of how to drive a car and getting in with a driving instructor. So that's the difference. And anyone that's done my paid training will know that actually not only is it awesome, but it's very different to getting information online for free. For a start, it's only available online for free because I put it online for free. If you want to learn about how to be a doctor, or anything, you could say, well, you can learn it online for free. You can learn it online for free. But also to say that you can't train because you can find it online for free, you could apply that to everything. Does that mean that people that teach you how to speak French shouldn't be able to charge for that because you can learn to do it online? What about Harvard University that teach business? Can't you just learn about business online? Should every private school be closed down? Should every university be closed down because everything's available online for free? It is ridiculous. It's weak. Also, if you want to learn something that you're serious about, you're just going to pay for the education. Because if you want to learn about property, if you type in how to find your gold mine area, how to negotiate a property, you're not just going to get the answers for free online. You're going to get loads of opinions, loads of articles that are going to be written from people that aren't financially free themselves. Even when you go to university and learn business, you're learning it from someone that's probably not. Like me, I've done it. My trainers have done it. I think it's very valuable. I mean, when you come to my training, you're doing it. It's a doing art. You're on the phone to agents. As I say, it's like driving a car compared to the theory. So that's my answer to that. Next, bad reviews. He says that all my customers leave me bad reviews. And he proved this by flashing some bad reviews online. Every company that has lots of customers has bad reviews. I myself have bad reviews. Some of them are very legitimate and genuine, some of them are not, but I have bad reviews. Unless you have 2 customers, if you have 2 students and they're both happy, then you have 100% satisfaction rate, congratulations. Like me, if you have thousands of customers, I've had over 20,000 people come to the crash course. Some of them aren't going to be happy and they're going to leave bad reviews. Of the thousands of people that have done my advanced training, some of them are not going to be happy. And some of that might be legitimate. We do have genuine people that have been unhappy and we've tried to work with them and it's been our fault because we've had sloppy customer service. Because we grew so big, so fast. 18 months ago, we went from having 100 people coming to our events to having 1,000 plus. And it was just crazy. And because of that, we dropped the ball at times. The training was still really, really good, but the customer service and as we moved offices, we moved to London. So we have got some genuine bad reviews, but we've also got way more good reviews because what we do works. So to say this business has got bad reviews, therefore it's a scam. No, let's just look at the reviews overall. And also, let me just say this, I have to say this. Most of the bad reviews that you see about me or about my company online are from people that never paid a penny. They're from people that didn't do the training. Maybe they did the training and they didn't like it, fair enough. Maybe they did the training and it didn't work for them because they didn't put the time in and they just say, oh, the training didn't make me rich. Okay. But most of the bad reviews are from people that watched the YouTube videos, didn't like me as a person and left a bad review. And if you look at the reviews, you can see that yourself. So don't look at what the reviews are saying, look at what people are saying that have actually done the training. Most of the reviews are actually reviews of a review. And you might think, whatever, Samuel, Joe, who did a whole show about me, which was one long bad review, he didn't do any of the actual paid for training. That's the exact same for what most people do. And what I believe you should do is you should just at least do it before you start making assumptions and leaving reviews. But even saying that, if you look at the reviews, if you look at our Google reviews, I think it's out of 900 odd reviews, overall it's 4.5 stars. When you came, Joe, to the crash course, when I was teaching property, and you suddenly pulled cameras and tried to talk to me, and I said, let's book an appointment, I'd love to chat. By the way, let's still do that. Let's meet and let's have a discussion. I'd love to do that, but I know you won't do that. But when you came, you were being booed. People were like, get him out of here, because people wanted to learn about property. You didn't pick that up on the show. You edited the footage. And then when you left, people were cheering with joy that we could just get back to doing deals and learning about property. Why wasn't that reported on, Joe? Let me know. Joe, you said with your friend, I don't remember her name, who was apparently a property expert, that finding property deals on Rightmove was stupid. It's like, oh, it's not that it's a secret, as if I was giving bad advice.
Samuel Leeds tells you how to source deals by using the website rightmove.com.
Right. So he points you in the direction of the country's biggest property portal. It gets 135 million visits a month, so it's not exactly top secret.
This is what James Armstrong says about finding properties on Rightmove. When I met James, he was 19 years old. He did my advanced training. He's now financially free. He was 19-year-old with nothing. Here's what he says in response to Joe Lycett's show. Anyone else love hearing that it's impossible to make money selling deals that are on Rightmove? Since July 2019, deals from Rightmove, taking into account refunds, have made me £207,000. Deal sourcing is definitely not dead, and Rightmove is by far the best place to find deals. Forget the BS. If you want to make money selling deals, then educate yourself on what a great deal is, how to find people who want to invest, and go ahead and get paid. Samuel may sound too good to be true, but bank transfers don't lie, and it's the training that got me where I am today. Come on, Joe. You get like all these nameless people with their blurred faces that say stuff and say, apparently someone once said,
however, we've heard.
I'm here to meet one of my undercover operatives, Rich. Hello, Starshine. He's going to go on one of Samuel Leeds' free 2-day property courses. Rich met up with colleague Emma and headed for a hotel conference centre. We blurred their faces because they killed a guy in Cuba.
What did Samuel Leeds' team make of my undercover duo?
Well, here they are, represented by dolls, for illustrative purposes.
I got real people, buddy. Real customers. These are real people. Let me read this. I have had so many people that have reached out to me and that have posted publicly about the Joe Lycett show, and it's just absolutely crazy. These are people that have actually done the training, okay? So we've got Joseph says, keep up the good work, Samuel. It must be really hard to take on so much hate, but you're coping with it like a boss. Thank you. So many people make money from Samuel's lines. His students, his YouTube followers, and now even hating on Samuel is becoming a business and it's getting ridiculous. Love and support. By the way, this guy, Joseph, he did my training. He paid me £1,995. And now he's doing multiple deals a month. And every time he does a deal, he's making the investment back. That's a good return on investment. That's an actual customer. Not like you, Joe. That's an actual customer that can give me a truthful opinion. Darren Andrews says, I've physically done all of Samuel's training. Let's see how he's getting on. I drive an Audi R8. I've got a £100,000 Jaguar E-Type in the garage. I own 6 apartments, 2 houses, and now 2 shops. I have investors literally ready to go on projects, and we've just secured an option on a parcel of land, which will make me £500,000. That's $500,000. It's just, I quit my job a year ago and I'm living life. As long as you're in the same position as me after actually doing all of the training and giving it 100%, then you cannot comment. This guy, Darren, thank you, Darren Andrews. Like, he's done it. Andrea Harbour responded to Darren and said, likewise, due to Samuel's training advice, I'm now living in a big house, beautiful surroundings, and have bought some great houses earning good monthly cash flow, building my business and growing every day. She's financially free. What, Joe, why didn't you report on this? Why did you just pull like 5 or 10 bad reviews from online and say his customers aren't happy? They are happy. Read the comments. I mean, Aaron Mathai said he was so upset with Joe's poor reporting and the poor quality of journalism. He said, what Joe Lycett got wrong about Samuel Leeds, he did a whole article about it. And guess what? It's getting a lot of traction. Why? Because it's logical and people can see the fake news that the media and that Joe Lycett are actually portraying. Tendai, agreed. Everyone's agreeing. These are people that have done it. My first lease option contract terms agreement, hopefully signed today, keys on Monday. 365. Do you know how much 365 is? Samuel 365, £95 a month. And she's getting the keys to a deal on Monday. Lease option agreement, that means she probably didn't pay anything for the house. I'll do a whole nother video on what a lease option agreement is another time. And there's just so many. David Adwell said, signed up for Samuel 365, sourced over 20% below market value deals in the past 3 weeks. In the process of completing on the purchase of a buy-to-let with potential HMO. I am on fire. When you're doing deals like this, you just got to look at the return on investment. Is it worth paying for training or not? This is what my customers are actually saying. So you can listen to the fake news or you can just look at what people are actually saying. Andy Austin, I mean, this could get boring, couldn't it? This could get really boring. Almost as boring as Joe Lycett's show where he's bringing up all these fake news stories. I'm a Samuel Leeds Academy member. See, if someone says, I'm a Samuel Leeds Academy member, I'm on Samuel 365, I'll be like, okay, I'll listen. But if they're just giving a review of a review, what does this person say? And before my first session, it was brought to my attention all the negativity placed media around him. I was worried about being scammed. But I can honestly say now, I feel so silly. The support from the Academy is second to none. They pump out so much valuable content on such a regular basis, and the networking that comes with the course, as well as the constant advice from the trainers, is amazing. Hope you're keeping well, Samuel Leeds. Like, this is what people are saying. Okay, this one's interesting. This dude, Easton Harris, was there at the crash course the day that Joe came to gate crash the crash course with his fake TV cameras trying to create a story with an agenda. This is what he said. I was there that day in Bristol. He was there. Let's see what he said. And like I said afterwards, we were all still there. What you do is amazing, helping people develop themselves in a multiple of ways. Major plus is I featured in this. Unfortunately, my face was blurred. That are saying, actually, I did the training, it was amazing. Do you know this? Let me give you a stat, because you might say, Joe got the bad testimonials, Samuel got the good. Let me give you the actual stats. The stats are this. 93% of our advanced students, people that paid us, 93% rated us between a 7 and a 10 out of 10. That's pretty good. Is everybody over the moon? No, there's some people that aren't happy, but only a few. Only, like any business, I'm proud of my results. I'm proud of my training. Stop spreading fake news. Thank you to the people that are standing up about this crazy witch hunt and are saying, actually, I've done it and this is what's going on. Thank you to the people that are coming on Winners Wednesday. It's time to actually let all this nonsense stop and speak truth. And listen, you say, Joe, that I pressure sell people.
What's going on here is an aggressive form of pressure selling. They're artificially creating a hugely pressured and tense atmosphere, like Eamon Holmes does when he enters a room. These techniques are outlawed under Section 7 of the Consumer Protection from Unfair Trading Regulation.
I sell my courses. I'm a businessman and I sell my stuff. I sell my pound products.
1 pound fish, have a look, 1 pound fish.
I sell my £95 products. I sell my £10,000 products because I believe that they work based on the feedback that I get and based on what I did. I unashamedly sell. But don't say that I pressure sell and that I'm a scam, because it's frankly not true. Pressure selling is illegal. If I was pressure selling, I would be stopped. All this nonsense is just ridiculous. You say that I get people into a room, create an environment that makes them as if they're idiots. Joe, you might think that your audience are idiots. I don't think my audience are idiots. Your audience might watch you like this and just believe everything that the TV says and sit like a sheep. My audience is smart and they don't do that. So stop spreading lies. My audience make up their own mind. My people come to the crash course. They might be skeptical, but they're smart. They listen to what I have to say and they make up their own mind. And the reason that I get the energy high is because people are excited and I want people to be awake so that they can phone deals and make money from estate agents. Stop spreading fake news. And also, let me say this. I haven't ran any events the last 3 months because of lockdown. But more people have been doing the crash course than ever before. Over 2,000 people have done the online crash course, and many of those have gone on to do further paid training, and the feedback has been phenomenal. How can I pressure sell them when they're in the comfort of their own home using the logic of their brain? My audience are not stupid, and that's why I'm saying this. Listen, number one, Joe, let's meet and have a conversation about these allegations. You said you spent 3 months trying to find me.
We have been tracking this guy for months, and this is our one chance to get him, and so I'm super nervous, but super thrilled that he's here.
Here I am. I'm not hiding. I'm going to do another video as well, Joe, about actually what you did behind the scenes that no one knows. I'm going to do a bit of an expose on Joe Lycett, which will be coming soon, and I'm going to give the full story. I'm also going to do a video on Lord Sugar and some of the other crazy stuff that are going around, which are just ridiculous.
Lord Sugar got so angry, and that's not something you imagine happens literally every day, that he even sent us a little video.
I don't know Samuel Leeds. I met him briefly at a conference a few years ago, and he claims that I have given him business advice and mentored him are pure fantasy and completely untrue.
So I'm going to set the record straight, and I'm excited. So subscribe. But listen, number one, Joe, let's meet, let's chat. Number two, guys, if you're watching this, make up your own mind. Don't believe me. Don't believe Joe.
Don't take my word for it.
Don't believe anyone. Pay £1. £1 and do the full crash course. Get coaching, get mentoring for 7 days. That's my offer, for 7 days. Get the coaching, get the training, get the crash course for £1, and at the end of that week, decide what you think. Make up your own mind, and then if you want to go further, awesome. If not, awesome. You want to do the free stuff? Awesome. You want to do the paid stuff? Awesome. But let's stop this stupid witch hunt and this nonsense, and I'm looking forward to doing more videos. Subscribe, smash the like button. Real soon is going to be the Lord Sugar video, and Joe Lycett, I got your back, buddy. Channel 4, serious. Thank you for the publicity.
Angels protecting